school is an important milestone, a milestone that leads directly to a successful future. I know your future will be bright. During your time in high school, you have proven that not only can you overcome the challenges of rigorous coursework and maintain a balance between your academics, extracurriculars, work, family, and other responsibilities, but that you can also navigate a global pandemic, remote and hybrid learning, and a host of other circumstances that make you truly prepared to overcome any obstacle in your path. With the help of your parents, family members, teachers, and friends, you have met those challenges, and in doing so, you have learned one of life's most valuable lessons, that the key to success often lies in our ability to help and support one another. As you are recognized today for your achievements, I encourage you to take the time to thank those who helped you get here. Whether you are entering the workforce, the military, or an institution of higher learning, I am confident that you are prepared for the world which awaits you, one that might be different than the one you imagined, but also one that eagerly awaits your valuable contributions. Whatever course your future takes, it is my sincere hope that you will look back on your years in Chesapeake Public Schools fondly and with pride. Congratulations, class of 2022. We are so proud of you.
Welcome to the Indian River High School commencement exercises for the class of 2022. Please join me in standing for the national anthem being played by the Indian River High School Band under the direction of Ms. Jordan Harris and sung by Frankie MacArthur from the class of 2022.
What so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated.
We'd like to recognize some special guests who are with us today. I ask those being recognized to stand as your name is called and remain standing until everyone in your group has been recognized. Please hold your applause until the entire group is introduced. Joining us from the Chesapeake School Board is Honorable Mr. Harry A. Murphy, Chairman, Honorable Mr. Thomas L. Mercer, Senior Vice Chairman, Honorable Dr. Patricia Y. King, Honorable Mrs. Colleen C. Leary, Honorable Mrs. Angie Swigert, Honorable Mr. Louis J. Tyon, Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, your Chesapeake School Board. Also with us today is Chesapeake Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Jared A. Conton and members of the Superintendent's Cabinet. Will you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, please welcome back Mrs. Dunbar, Principal of Indian River High School.
Good afternoon. We made it. That deserves a round of applause. Resilient, remarkable, and relentless. These qualities describe the sentiments of the administration, faculty and staff at Indian River High School, would you all please stand to be recognized? I appreciate your incredible care and commitment to our students. I will be forever grateful for your continued tenacity. Our students' accomplishments are a direct result of your desire to see them to succeed. This year, we have 8 staff members retiring from Indian River High School. Collectively, they have served over 250 years, changing the lives of hundreds of students. Their contributions to our students and staff are much appreciated and will have a lasting impact for years to come. Would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Next, I'd like to recognize all the parents and guardians in the audience. Please stand if you are a proud parent or guardian of a graduating senior. Thank you for entrusting us. Thank you for entrusting us with the safety, the learning, and the social well-being of your students. It has been an amazing opportunity to watch your children grow. I also want to thank you for your support, encouragement, and participation in their education. Before we continue, I would like to ask that we pause for a moment to remember a student who started this journey with us. Unfortunately, due to a sudden illness, he passed away in 2020. Please join me as we pause for a moment of silence to remember Xavier Jermel Winstead. Thank you. In his honor, the faculty, staff, and graduates are wearing a blue ribbon. This year, the Winstead family presented the Xavier Winstead Academic Scholarship to a deserving student. We will continue to cherish his memory. Will the Winstead family please stand to be recognized? And they are to my right. Thank you for being here today. We truly appreciate you being here, and it's great to see Jalen as well, one of our former graduates. To my graduates, as you and I have met over the last few months, I was particularly impressed with your excitement discussing your 5-year goals. Several of you mentioned completing college, being an entrepreneur, and even pursuing a master's degree. As I look at all of you here today, the sky really is the limit. In the words of your classmates, time moves fast, so don't procrastinate. Be yourself. Stay focused and run your own race. As I opened the 2022 time capsule, I was reminded of the enthusiasm you exhibited in your freshman year as you signed the Commitment to Graduate banner, which is proudly displayed in the halls of Indian River High School. 4 years ago, you recorded specific goals and aspirations for your future. Recently, you received those goals. I was so proud to talk to some of you who had achieved many of them, such as earning athletic and academic scholarships, graduating with honors, and most importantly, making a difference. I believe you have definitely made a difference as the class of 2022. You are the 54th graduating class of Indian River High School. Your perseverance and determination has what brought you to this moment in time. I would like to share some words that resonated with me from Angela Bassett's 2022 graduation speech that was given right here to the 2022 Old Dominion graduates. I often compare the road to leadership and legacy to walking in your own shoes rather than trying to fill someone else's. I say this because when we buy a new pair, it takes some time for those shoes to feel like they are truly ours. Braves, as she stated, I want you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable as you enter into this new chapter. Students, as you embark on this new journey, many of you will move in different directions, uncharted territory for you all. 76% of you will be attending a 2 or 4-year college. That's an accomplishment right there. 16% of you will be entering the workforce or a trade school, and 8% will have joined the military. As you are walking through life, there will be times when your shoes are uncomfortable, and that's okay. There will be times when your shoes feel too tight. That's okay. And there may even be times when you can't afford the shoes, and that too is okay. But if you stay the course and be true to yourself, there will come a time when your shoes will fit just right, and you will be walking in your destiny. In conclusion, to my 367 graduating seniors, I must say to the class of 2022, you look amazing today. As always, braves are who we are, and rise is what we do. For my graduating class, I want you to always be brave, and my warmest wishes to all of you. I love you all. At this time, it is my honor to welcome our 2022 salutatorian, Kayla Van, who will be attending the University of Virginia in the fall. Thank you.
Hi, guys. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Okay. I think I wrote this speech about 10 different times, and all of which were talking about how much blood, sweat, and tears we've poured into our classwork to be here today to receive our diplomas. But I gave it some thought, and I realized that that's nothing that we haven't heard before. I mean, we all know how much work we've done. So I figured I'd stand here today and give the one piece of advice that I can give as Kayla. There have been many instances in my life where I felt as though I was trying my best and doing outstanding work, yet there was no one there to tell me that I was doing a good job. This would make me feel defeated, as though I was doing it all for nothing, and it made me want to give up. However, looking back at these experiences, I realized something, that I don't need anyone else's approval to tell me my worth, because only I know how much effort I put forth. No one can tell you what success is, only you can define your own success. As we move forward, we will make decisions that people will judge and challenge, but what I want you to know is that as long as you're happy with yourself, others' opinions don't matter. Each of us have our own dreams, our own goals, our own future, and our own destinies. They are unique to our own lives. They belong to us. We must pursue our dreams, even if there's no one to reassure us or guide us along, especially today, when we begin to say our goodbyes to many that we have shared so much time with. I hope that as we take our next steps into our lives, we all find our happiness and achieve our dreams. And on one last honorable mention to the class of 22, we came, we slayed, and we conquered. And now I'd like to introduce the valedictorian of our senior class, Josiah Pandian, who will be attending the University of Richmond.
It's so good. Thank you, Kayla, Ms. Dunbar, the administration, and lastly, thank you to all of you guys, the class of 2022. Ever since I was told that I would be given the opportunity to be up here today, giving this speech, I started to think about what message I would pass on. Although I don't think I'm any more qualified than any of my peers in providing a meaningful message today, I come up here and give the one piece of advice that has stayed true to me. My wisdom to you is to define your own excellence. Don't let anyone else do it for you. Now, what exactly is excellence? While I may fit the school's definition of excellence, excellence is different for everyone. Don't use the standard of excellence that other people have for themselves. Find your own version of success, and in the process, you will discover the best version of yourself. Excellence comes in many shapes and sizes. My classmates and friends, you all are so talented. I see those of you who excel in the arts, artistically, with interpersonal skills, academically, and athletically. Those of you who succeed in the home, on the field, and in the school. Similar to the way plants, which are so unique, function with the most diverse animals to form a beautiful ecosystem, people with different talents and strengths come together to form the beautiful community we're all a part of. My fellow classmates and teachers, many of whom have become friends and even family to me over the years, I thank you for all the experiences and memories we shared, as well as the support and perspective you offered as we all traveled through tough times. My wish to you is to take the process of finding yourself, and your excellence will always shine through. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce the senior class president, Andrea Espiritu, who will be attending Old Dominion University in the fall.
Thank you, Josiah. And to the class of 2022, we did it. Throughout my high school journey, I met many influential people who made my high school experience quite special. Mrs. Mayo, who to this day still calls me her freshie, Coach Lawrence, who truly cares so much for his team he considers them family, Coach Mabry, who always wanted me to be the best version of myself, and Mr. Bannigan, also known as Professor Buki, Mr. Bannigan, whose passion for teaching inspired his students and made English class somewhat interesting. I like to think that I have a pretty good memory and that memories last forever. My grandmother had Alzheimer's disease, meaning the memories of her life and of those around her were practically gone. However, her memory lives on within our family. With that being said, it's important to make positive memories for yourself as well as for others. We need to be leaders for others. To me, leadership is all about perseverance, making the best of the time we have, always wanting more, and conquering anything that comes your way. Because at the end of the day, you'll either want more or be happy with what you have to look back on. I would like you all to consider what you will remember about high school when you think back 1 year, 10 years, or 50 years from now. Will you remember the friendships and relationships, how single you were, your teachers and classes, athletics, numerous all-nighters, sleeping through virtual classes, making movies with your best friends, or finally being able to say, "Mom, I made it." 4 years of countless memories bring us to this point where we stop following the same road and begin our own paths. While being at Indian River, I've seen leaders throughout the entire school, whether it was on the field, in the classroom, at Riverbucks, performing on stage, or even as an older sibling. I've seen leaders in the lives of every one of you. A man once said, "Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others." I think I speak for all of us when I say we all felt pretty good about ourselves when we became line leaders in elementary school. For the last time, together as one, as the class of 2022 of Indian River, we walked into this arena in a line of leaders, making today a prime example of our success and growing to be who we are today. As we lead ourselves into new lines, I'm confident that we can be successful in being an influence in the life of others. Parents, family and friends, and faculty and staff, thank you for being here as leaders in our lives. You all had a huge impact on the overflow of success tonight. Graduates, keep making memories and have the best time doing it.
Good evening. Over 130 scholarships were advertised to our seniors this year through our guidance department and Scholarship View. Many of our seniors applied for these scholarships and won them. We would like to recognize Mr. Tim Hargrove, one of our guidance counselors, for his time and effort in distributing the scholarships and compiling the data. In our graduation program, you will find a list of seniors who won scholarships or grants. Thank you to our guidance counselors, teachers, coaches, and administrators who took time to write letters of recommendation. At this time, we would like to recognize all the seniors who won scholarships. Seniors, if you have been awarded a scholarship or a grant, please stand at this time to be recognized. You may be seated. The Indian River class of 2022 has been awarded $5.5 million in scholarships. Congratulations to you. Dr. Martinez will now recognize our honor graduates.
Good evening. In our graduation program, you find a list of graduating seniors. Bolded names indicate an honor graduate with a 3.0 grade point average or higher. A star after a student's name indicates that the senior is graduating with a 4.0 grade point average or higher. We are very proud of our honor graduates. In this graduating class, 170 students are graduating with a 3.0 grade point average or higher. Would all honor graduates please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Of the 174 honor graduates, 49 students are graduating with a 4.0 grade point average or higher. Would all honor graduates with a 4.0 grade point average or higher please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. After the programs were printed, the following students are graduating with a 4.0 or higher grade point average, so we would like to recognize them now. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Andrea Elizabeth Espiritu, Meadow Elliott, Ava Grace Feliciano, Joshua Andrew Velasco Morton, Gabriela Cristina Peters, Ewan Le Fung Pham, Eric Mungao Preston, and Elizabeth Drew Sprangler. Additionally, several students were able to achieve a 3.0 or higher grade point average after the final grade calculation was completed, so we would like to recognize them now too. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. Christian Stanford Holmes, Tyler Christian Andrea, Aiden Aaron Busey, and Marcus Terrell Smith. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce Mrs. T. Bunchmoni and Mrs. Holly Totten, who will call our graduates to receive their diplomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's program is special to many people. Members of the class of 2022 recognize that they are participating in a once-in-a-lifetime ceremony. They have assured us that they will conduct themselves with dignity, respect, and pride. We respectfully request that those in the audience do the same. In keeping with an atmosphere befitting this graduation ceremony, we ask that you show appreciation for your graduate with brief applause to allow the next graduate's name to be heard by his or her family and friends. We thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. Andrea Elizabeth Espiritu, Frankie DeVay MacArthur, Josiah Pandian, Kayla Q. Vaughn, Kendall Rhea Williams, Gracia Aaron Centeno, Nadel Nadir Abdelhay. Carmen Marie Acevedo. Savannah Leticia Adorno. Olivia Kanoa Agbulos. Justin Elias Ailman. Yasmin Tariq Ariane. Jonathan N. Allen. Larry John Amarento. Israel David Altamiranda. Aragon Altman. Luis Diego Alvarez Ferrio. Ariana E. Amonte. Diamond Denise Napier Anderson. Lanaya Marie Ankney. Paige Rebecca Anthony. Amari Raven Archer. Alfonso Ricardo Ariano. Melania Maria Ariano. Davian Elijah Arias. Rayanne Almita Barnett. Taylor Mackenzie Barnett. Tyler Matthew Barnett. Rayshawn Antonio Barron. Ziana Denise Beasley. Lily Linda Beatty. Aiden Aaron Bousset. Kyrese Cortez Beverly. Richard Alexander Bias. Ziani Nevaeh Billups. Michael Anthony Blanchard III. Sean Michael Blank. Gage Matthew Bloom. Kamani Jalil Boone. Jonathan Lamar Borden Jr. Bridget Lynn Bradshaw Black. Keno Jacoby Brathwaite. Matthew Tyler Brennenstole. Jarrell Michael Brinson. LaShira Thomasina Brown. Brandell Jacory Brown. Darian Marquell Brown. Jasmine Lyric Brown. Marley Monroe Brown. I reintroduce LaShira Brown. Marley Monroe Brown. Michaela Jakira Brown. Rachel Michelle Brown. Ronnie Anthony Brown Jr. Jordan Tyler Browning. Amy Marie Burdette. Alexis Crystal Burkett. Karan Kahim Burt. Charity Joy Bynum. Charlotte M. Casares. Ashley Arlenis Calazan Ovalle. Mackenzie Jesse Campbell. Timberly Jordan Cannon. Kamira LaShawn Carrington. Javion Lorenzo Cartwright. Jacqueline Castellan Gamis. Aaron Bailey Chadwick. Malachi Clark. Leviticus Patrick Clark McColgan. Damarian Tysheen Cofield. Shelby Lynn Confer. Keith Donovan Cook. Kyler Michael Corsi. Josiah William Covington. Jordan Nicole Cowan. Cameron Scott Craddock. Janae Amari Crawley. Sage Marie Creeley. Tatiana A. Cromwell. Tashera A. Cromwell. Darion Cruz. Asia Cuffey. Keegan Neal Cullifer. Tamia Shania Curry. Lauren Yvonne Cyrus. Andrew Xavier Timothy Daniels. Anis Darzad. Kamaya Lene Davis. Malachi Davis. Sierra Rain Davis. Shaneza Andrea Debro. Javier Alexis Delgado. Renaya Ann Dempsey. Timothy Allen Dewhurst. Jason DeJesu Diaz Furby. Hezekiah Isaiah Dion. Kevin Yufan Dong. Josiah Gaston Donegan. Charles Shaquan Dorsey III. Emily Grace Dowd. De'Ara Myasia Dunnemeyer. Maxwell Minta Asara Durbin. Ayasia Patricia Dyson. Javion Edmond. Meadow Elliott. Nyla Nicole Evans. Mitchell Everson. Byron Murphy Farlow. Amari Jashad Fox. Sydney Nicole Phaeton. Ava Grace Feliciano. DeMonte Tyrese Felton. Dwayne LaShawn Felton. Dominique LaSalle Fields Jr. Nicholas Thomas Javierto Florido. Ama Chantel Forbes. Layla Marie Ford. Gage Dean Fowler. Christopher Seth Franklin. Robert Joseph Franklin II. Jonathan Matthew Freeman. Madianne Joyce Galdi. Carissa Jade Garner Hazelwood. Athena Alexandra Gabrielle Gibbs. Tayshawn Allen Gibbs. Nahamiah Gabrielle Goodwin. Nehemiah Gabrielle Goodwin. Nehemiah Gabrielle Goodwin. Joshua R. Grant. Traquan Darrell Gray. Ahmad Kaidir Green. Anthony Gregory Jr. Colby Blaine Gregory. Asia Marie Greider. Katori Alexa Griffin. Quince Delmar Griffin III. Brian Lewis Griggs. William Edward Grimm IV. Kamaria Janae Gutierrez. Eugene Brian Hall. Melanie Elizabeth Hall. Tamia Jaden Ham. Brianna Janie Hannigan. Elizabeth Maisali Hanselman, Noah Riley Hansen, John Randell Hardy, Kyle Tyler Van Hardy, Kamarion Deshaun Parker Harrell, Aiden Matthew Harris, Alan Michael Harris II, Ashad Anthony Harris, Elijah Kevin Edison Hart, Haley Nicole Hartsley, Christina Charlize Joan Heater, Emma Irene Hebb, Brianna May Hendrickson, Jason Ben Hennick, Allison R. Henson, Sanaya Tanae Hibbler, Malik D. Hinton, Christian Stanford Holmes, Coda Evan Holt, Jaishira Horton, Anaya Nicole Howard, Christopher Danielle Halkett White, Ramel Latik Humbert Jr., Brian Franklin Ingold, Micaiah Saleh Ingram, Amaya Sharnice Jackson, Kim Arnaj Jackson, Kim Alarnaj Jackson, Sharon Rondrea Earl Jackson, Michaela Danielle Jalilian, Daisha Amani Heaven Johnson, Jakayla Monet Johnson, Nadia Rochelle Johnson, Anawa Kiera Jones, Eric Walter Jones IV, Judea M. Jones, Ariana Michaela Kearns, Erin Simone King, Lori Christine Krager, Emilio Laura, Lydia Christina Lathan, Mark Hugh Lawrence, Justin R. Hinkle, Brandon David Cummins, Brandon David Cummins, Titus Alexander Blackburn,
Delphine Jillian Lisa. Jake Geyer Levitt. Maya Lynn Lewis. Anisha Joy Lewis Brown. Jaden Bernard Lynette. Isabella Marie Lorette. Zion Lamar Lloyd. Antonio Eugene Lamba Jr. Taylor Sheree Long. Dylan John Loomis. Christopher Michael Lopez Jr. Jaden Deshaun Lovely. Reagan Sophia Mabe. Carnell Lee Madison. Hanif Saeed Majed. Jamari Marquise Mangum. Sydney Lauren Marcello. Elizabeth Kaylee Marchant. Jermea Rajade Marot. Kevin Toy Marshburn Jr. Chloe Martin. Destiny Ray Desiree Martin. Haley Michelle Martin. Isaiah Chance Martin. Ryan Austin Martinez Scarin. Chris Michael Mason Jr. Maria Eva Mason. Sandra Lene Mason. Chanel Alicia Mayo. Jade Patrice McLean. Marissa Marie McCoy. Tayden Markel McDaniel. Erica Elizabeth McDonald. Zadiris Jaleel Joseph McKenzie. Tariq McKinney. Aaron Felipe Mendez. Mariah Ann Meza Ariano. Jeremy Allen Michaels. Kevion Miller. Malachi Caleb Miller. Karan Savion Mixon. Elijah Isaiah Morris. Joshua Andrew Velasco Morton. Samaje Kennedy Moss. Marvell Lanita Moyler. Alyssa Gabriella Murrell. Jacob Lee Neff. Deontay Newsome. Avante Nichols. Sanai Lamaya Danielle Norfleet. Juan Carlo Laureles Oblinya. Cameron A. Olmo. Tyler Christian Andrea. Jamaria Gabrielle O'Neill. Caleb Shamal O'Neill. Osides Omar Ortiz Velez. Donovan Fintrell Owens. Omarion Owens. Valine Alasia Owens. Victor Cameron Owens. Isaac William Oxley. Logan Ross Page. Lashana Patterson. Anthony Perry. Courtney N. Perry. Gabrielle Christina Peters. Tay Lei Q Pham. Yuen Lei Feng Pham. Jaden Gregory Pichet. Trevon Samuel Pitt. Sierra Marie Joyner Plata. Ezekiel Richard Porterfield. Deshaun Devonte Emmanuel Powell. Eric Mungao Preston. Michaela Lynn Reese. Caden Bryce Reed. Kimon Trevante Reese. Sabrina Remison. Jalen Lachey Olivia Reynolds. Marcus Orlando Richardson. Amora Danae Riddick. Kiesia Lachey Riddick. Angel Rincon. Lanaja Patrice Ringer. Mirica Raquel Riviera. Amari Michelle Robinson. Tashawn Kamari Robinson. Andre Rodriguez. Donovan Sebastian Rogers. Montasia Rogers. Anthony Joseph Razuko. Tanaya Hane Zanai Rouse. Tiana LaShawn Rozelle. Amaya Annette Rumble. Logan Rumley. Jarrell Russell. Melissa Marie Russell. Justin Saldivar. Rami Salib. Shamari Zaire Sanderson. Joao Victor Santos Oliveira. Amaya Lene Saunders. Brett Eric Sawyer Jr. Kiana Deasia Scott. Keyshawn Shannon. Jason Scott Sheffield. Madison Shaylee Sheffield. Sadie Kaya Sikarup. Micaiah Janae Singletary. Madison Tamira Skinner. Abigail Lynn Sloniker. Imani Rebecca Small. Jasmine Small. Anik J.L. Smith. Courtney Renee Smith. Desiree Kelly Smith. Jabari Caleb Jordan Smith. Kaylin Chanel Smith. Lamarion Montavious Smith. Marcus Tyrell Smith. Mackenzie Dawn Smith. Marcus Solomon II. Elizabeth Drew Spangler. Naila Spalding. Ariana Marie Speakman. Tadrian O'Neill Speller. Makira Jayla Spellman. Ja'Cory Savell Stamps. Richard Ryan Starling. Abigail Tamar Staten. Jaden Kyrie Stevens. Shamir Essence Studevant. Ariane D. Sturgis. Tommy Michael Tatus. Abigail Caitlin Taylor. Daylana Geneva Taylor. Cassidy Renee Terrell. Brandon J. Thomas. Kaiwan J. Thomas. Mykir Thomas. Ethan Thompson. Reginald Anthony Thompson Jr. Zulani Star Thompson. Jordan Wesley Tillman. Jada Elisa Trochet. Anthony Lamont Turner Jr. Shelby Thornton. Kirk James Turner. Melanie Gabrielle Turner. Cheyenne M. Vaughn. Giselle Angelique Villalobos. Jayla Elizabeth Vines. Samantha Nicole Viola. Treasure Cherie Jeanette Wade. Jamari Tyrone Walker. Imani Walker Exum. Kair Shaman Wallace. Kristen Nicole Walls. Logan Daniel Ward. Alexis Jean Washington. Angel Marie White. Destiny White. Madison Lynn White. Anaya Deari Williams. Brennan James William. Kennedy Nicole Williams. Brian Nicolar Williams Newby. Mercedes Willis. Jada Wilson. Tyree Christian Winnigan. Nathan Wise. Bryce Elliott Wolf. Chelsea Victoria Wood. Jaden Patrick Woodruff. Alexis Latrice Woods. Desire Dajanay Wright. Gabrielle Marie Wright. Jelani Joaquin Wright. Shantae Nicole Wynn. Elizaveta Rose Young. Ethan Young. Larinia Zobel. That's all I have. Ziani Billups.
Congratulations to the class of 2022. At this time, I ask that the students on the stage accompany me and that the staff and students please rise. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of the City of Chesapeake, I now pronounce you graduates of Indian River High School. Please move your tassel from the right to the left of your cap. Congratulations. Please remain standing as Kendall Williams and the Indian River High School Band leads us into the alma mater. Parents and guests, we ask that you rise for the recessional after the alma mater. Congratulations again to the class of 2022.